This is the craziest bit of gaming tech I've seen in maybe ever. These are the VITURE XR Glasses. Yep, we're looking at glasses today, and I won't be needing these. So these are the VITURE One XR Glasses, which are apparently designed for gamers. So what they have is two tiny little OLED screens in the glasses, which then project basically the equivalent of a 120-inch TV, which is mental, which displays a 1080p image at 60 FPS. But there's a bunch of features that it's got which are pretty freaking epic, and we will obviously go over all of them, but they have like a transparent sort of glass so that you can still see the world around you, but with the press of the mode button, it actually can change and darken so that you can see the image more clearly. So effectively, you could be like sat on a train or a plane or anything like that and have it like brighter so you can still see the world around you, but you've got this floating 120-inch screen that you're playing games on in front of you, which is mental. And again, you can press that button and then it will make it like darker so that you can focus on the game more, but you can still see around you. But they also have these little clips that completely black it out, so you only get the image that you see. And it's pretty cool because you can like move your head around, and obviously wherever you put your head, the screen is there. But if you triple press the mode button, your screen will like float. So if the screen's in front of you and you triple press the button, it will pin it there so you can look left and right and then see the world around you, and the screen will still stay in front of you. It's really, really weird, and it actually works really well. Even though this function is still in beta mode and apparently will be improved in the future, I don't really know how it can improve because it's really good. It just floats in front of you. But for me personally, I just prefer it with the screen just in front of you at all times. So no matter where you move your head, the screen follows your vision. Now, obviously, for someone like me that needs glasses, these actually have a way of getting around that. You don't need to wear your glasses first and then put these on over the top. They actually have dials on the top to correct your vision. Now, unfortunately for me, I have astigmatism in my right eye, and if you want to correct that, you will need to contact them and get a prescription lens for that, essentially. And I forgot to tell them that because I just went, oh, I can change it. So it's fine. It doesn't really affect me too much. I don't really notice it when I'm playing because I've only got a minor case of it. But if you do have that, then you will want to contact them to get it sorted, you know, at the get-go, because these aren't cheap. And surprisingly as well, you don't need headphones at all. They do actually have built-in speakers developed and partnered with Harman Audio. And I must say, the audio experience is actually pretty good considering it's just a couple of little speakers on the frame of the glasses. On top of that, it does have 3D mode as well, so you can actually watch 3D movies and stuff, and if your game supports it, you can play 3D games as well. Now, I haven't actually tested this myself because I don't have any 3D games, but I'm going to take their word for it that it's pretty cool because the rest of it is amazing. And there are a ton of accessories as well. You don't need to buy them, you can just buy the glasses, or you can get the dock pack, which you can get, you know, using our discount code 128KB, which will get you 10% off. We'll talk about pricing towards the end. But yeah, you can get just the glasses themselves if you're using something like a Steam Deck or an iPhone or an Asus ROG Ally. But if you want to use it with the Switch, you will need to get the dock pack ideally, but you can even do 2-player with this. If you bought 2 sets of glasses, you can actually link them up and then 2 of you can see what you're seeing. It's all crazy technology. And well, let's just go into showing you some of it. So these are the glasses themselves right here, and the packaging is pretty awesome. I like the fact that they've given you a box just here so that you can keep them safe as well, which is definitely a bonus. And it's quite a nice case. The only thing I do kind of dislike is the zip. It's not the best zip in the world, but you know, there we go. And inside, we get the cable, which I've already got out because, you know, I've been using these. So yeah, you do get the cable inside to connect these. It's pretty nuts. Like, this whole thing is just pretty nuts. I'm still getting my head around it. Then you get the glasses, but we also get this in that box, essentially. And what this is a bunch of different fitting nose pieces. So you get different nose attachments depending on your own face, because everyone's got different faces. We are not all clones of each other. So we all need different nose fittings to be able to see the glasses correctly. Because initially, especially with some of the videos I've seen of other people taking a look at these, some people were complaining that the image was too low or too high or anything like that. That's all down to the nose placement of where your glasses glasses sit. Now, because of that, they actually added a new one, which comes default and standard, like installed. And this one is the one that worked best for me. So this is the one that I've been using. But to get these out, you just basically slide them backwards. So you get your thumb and like pull them out this way, and then you can get the new ones like this, and then just slide them in. But the glasses themselves are actually really cool. You know, they look a little bit silly when they're on, but they kind of remind me of like aviators or something, like, you know, like Ray-Bans or Oakleys or something like that. They're definitely premium looking, and I would expect that considering the price, but they are very strange, you know, like they're very strange because obviously there's a lot of technology going in here. You've got the lenses there, you've got little mirrors up inside there as well. So the mirrors are actually, I think, projecting the image onto this lens, which is at an angle, and then it's feeding it to your eye, and then this outer lens is what you're going to see through essentially, which you can change with the press of the button. On the very top just here we have the dials which can correct your vision, so that's on both sides, and you can basically just dial these around to see if it affects your vision. If you've got a prescription, then you can do so, you can change that. We've also got our buttons here, so we've got volume control, we've got brightness control as well, and the mode button, which you can change the brightness or the volume, as well as changing how dim and dark or light these get as well. And that's pretty much it, but we do have the speakers just here as well. So they're pretty tidy looking. They're not like huge. I was expecting some like VR kind of massive headset thing when they contacted us, and no, they're just a pair of glasses, which is pretty crazy. And all you need to connect these is this lead. And that's it. Like literally that's it. There's no battery in this. This is powered by your device or by the dock if you go that route. So connecting these is as simple as just boop, there we go, that's it. These are just like magnetized on, and then all you need to do is get your USB-C and plug it into your device, unless you're using the switch, and then you need another step. So let's put them on. So here we go. And they are really strange. They're huge, even though they're tiny, because I really thought they were gonna be like some big clunky VR headset thing, and they're not. They are just like glasses. But I mean, am I cool yet? It's not really about what they look like, is it? It's about how they perform. So with the Steam Deck just here, if we turn on our Steam Deck, I've got the Steam Deck OLED, and once it's on, what you can do is literally just plug in the USB-C to the top there, give it a second, done. That's it. That's all it needs to do to connect. And then inside here, it's on. Now, I don't know if you're gonna see this at all, and especially because the camera is not going to focus on it, but you can kind of see through there the reflected image of my Steam just there, which is crazy. Now, you cannot see it this way, so if someone's looking at you, they can't see what you're seeing, which is pretty mental. And hopefully you'll be able to see me changing the brightness and the dimness of these glasses. So I'm going to press the mode button once. Oh, and look, you can see the background through it very clearly. So that would let me see the world around me essentially. And if I press the button again, doop, you can see how they've dimmed. So that makes it darker and makes the screen more like, you know, easy to see essentially. The screen is just beautiful. Like, it's so hard for me to describe what these are truly like, but having that image just projected in front of you is so weird. I feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie, and being able to see this thing like going around, it's just crazy, you know. And changing that darkness, even though I've got a massive studio light in front of me, it really helps. Like, it really helps. And if you are still having issues with that and you want to make it completely pitch black, well, then you do have the option to get these. So these are like little covers that come in different designs, and I mean, they've given me a really cool design just here. Look at that. That looks so cool. I really like that design, and I like the fact that it's got eyes on it as well. So I've not done this before, but I think I can just press them on. I probably should be looking at what I'm doing. I've done it! There we go. I've done it. And let's see if changing, pressing that button doesn't do anything now, because obviously I've completely blocked all light coming through, and now my entire focus is just on the screen. And now I probably look ridiculous with fake eyes on, but I like that because now I can go to sleep and still look like I'm awake. So yeah, these are available in loads of different styles and stuff, these covers, but I do really enjoy the ones they've given me. But again, you don't need to buy these at all. Now let's take a look at that dock. So this is the dock, and it is pretty stylish, I must admit. It's pretty cool looking. It's got gloss and stuff on the top, and it's just quite sleek. We've got the button just here. So this is actually a power bank as well. We've got an HDMI just here. We've got our USB-C input, and then we've got two outputs for the glasses. So this is where you could essentially have two pairs of these glasses and someone could watch you play, or you could do co-op play as well. So you could each actually have your own controller and your own glasses and play co-op with your own screen in front of you. Like, it's just crazy stuff. Like, I'm still getting my head around all this. And of course, that HDMI just there means that you can plug anything into this. You could plug your PS5 into this. So you could have this sat on your like TV stand or your desk or whatever. Plug your Xbox in here, plug your, any HDMI input, essentially, you could just plug into this and then put your glasses out of it and then play directly to your glasses. So this isn't just for the Switch or just for the Steam Deck. This is just a dock as well. So you can use this with basically any HDMI, and you can even get an extender as well. So you get like an extension cable if the cable that it comes with is not long enough. So whilst yes, the dock can just be left on your table or something like that, and then something else could be plugged into it, you can use this with the Steam Deck or with the Switch as well via their like accessory. And what I mean by that are these. So these are two different things, right? So this is for the Nintendo Switch and this is for the Steam Deck. So I've got my Nintendo Switch over here. Unfortunately, just the tablet, because I forgot to get the Joy-Cons because it was in the Nitro deck. So yeah, this is a Nintendo Switch, you can see just here. And effectively, you're just gonna wanna put it in like this and then pop this over the top like so. And then you can plug in the thing just like that. It just slides straight in and done. You can literally just play your Switch like this with Joy-Cons. You can't play your Switch without them, right? But you can plug your Switch into here with the cable that's included. So you just plug this into there, plug this into the power piece just there, and then you can plug your glasses into the dock and play it that way, which is crazy. And of course, this is exactly the same, but for the Steam Deck. So you could put this on your Steam Deck and do the exact same thing. And of course, you are getting extra battery life here because this is a power bank. Now, when I first saw these, I was like, oh great, they can connect to your Steam Deck like immediately, right? That's great, but what about the battery life? So if I got it plugged in like this, I was thinking, well, there's only one USB-C port on here, and the same with the Switch. You can't actually just plug that straight into the Switch. You need to use the dock of some kind, or at least you need to trick the Switch into thinking there's power via a mains adapter, right? So I was thinking, well, we can't charge the Steam Deck, so you're governed by the Steam Deck's battery, but they've thought of everything because you can get another accessory, which is this, which you plug into your USB-C, and now you can charge it and use the glasses at the same time. So of course you will need enough power going to this, whether that's the mains or a power bank that's powerful enough. So you're looking at least a 45 watt for the Steam Deck and the Switch. So if you had like a 65 watt power bank or plug, then you could stick this in here and it will be fine. And yes, it does work with the Switch. I'm testing it right now. So this tiny little adapter is actually brilliant because it's tiny for a start, but it also tricks your Switch into thinking that it's docked, and now it's outputting the image to the glasses. So you don't necessarily, I can't even see where it is, you don't necessarily need the dock. You could just get this little adapter, but obviously you will need the correct power out, or you could just go for this, and then this could do it for you, but obviously it's quite a bit larger. But you know, it is options, it's all options, but it does work just like this with the Switch, which is pretty mental. So the glasses themselves have like a launch price discount of $439, and the mobile dock, it's currently $129, or you can buy them as like a dock pack, but it's the same price as just buying them individually, which I think is $568. But of course, you can save 10% off your entire order on the website by using code 128KB, but that doesn't include all of the accessories I've shown today. Pretty much all of those separate things are extra purchases, so it's gonna rack the price up. And obviously, if you wanna buy two pairs of these, I mean, they're over $400 each, so you're looking at over $1,000 probably for like buying like everything. Now for me, I found this to be pretty essential because it splits the glasses and the charging via this tiny little piece just here. And again, like I said, you wouldn't even need the dock if you didn't want to, but this is brilliant because it is a power bank. You don't need anything extra at all, and you can connect your PlayStation, your Xbox, whatever you want via this, and you can then connect 2 pairs of glasses if you ever bought another pair in the future. But yeah, with all the accessories, it does expensive. I mean, I wouldn't be able to afford any of this myself personally, so it's not something I would go out and seek to buy. However, if you have money, then yeah, this is a thing. This is definitely a thing that works. It works so well. Like, it's so crazy being able to see through into space, essentially, and be able to play your game straight there and then. It's such a weird experience that I can't really even put into words. It's very sci-fi, you know, like it feels like the future, but practicality wise, you are going to have to lug around a load of extra stuff. But definitely if you're like on planes or on a train or something like that, and you don't want people watching what game you're playing and what achievement you're getting, but then this is definitely a way that they won't be able to do that. And the speakers are actually really decent as well, even though they're so small. Like, I was getting fully immersed into this. I was playing Batman Arkham Origin, or whatever it is, the first one in the Arkham games, on the Steam Deck, and I played it for a good maybe like 2 hours, just solidly like playing it. It's such a good bit of tech. It's just very expensive. But of course, if you do want to save money, well, then use our discount code down in the description. But what do you think of the VITURE XR glasses? I think they're crazy. It's a crazy bit of technology. I'm really excited that I got to experience this because I don't think I would have otherwise. And it's, I don't know. I don't even know what to say because it's just such a crazy bit of technology. But I love tech, and I think this is definitely something that could blow many people's minds if you are able to afford it and check it out. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. And whilst you're here, check out our podcast where me and AJ talk about all things gaming over here, and check out another video by me. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.